Yeah, welcome back and welcome you all back to the Digimon stream. Where we stream Digimon until I get Noir Skull Miramon. Text. Textages. Going into sunbathing lately. When I have time, I want to chill out in sunbeam. Noise. Sounds great. I'd love to join you sometime. SPF 50, bro. SPF 50. Let's not mess around and get skin cancer, huh? War crack. So we're back onto the grind, getting old Miramon up to the level he should be. It's like I'm in a trance state. So, what's new with you? What's fresh in today's sesh? Me almost quitting the game, that's what's new. That's what's fresh. So you remember what level we have to get Miramon? 60. It's level 60. Currently level 36. So we got 24 beautiful levels of grind. And he needs 230 attack, 160 intelligence. And we may actually just scrape it there. I see we're getting 1 in all stats. And we have 130 intelligence. And we already have more than 230 attack. So, absolute beast mode. I think we're going to do this. I actually genuinely think that we're going to complete the transformation process in this exact episode today. This Sunday night. On WrestleMania. You didn't hear that, you didn't hear that. It's all 35. Also, I've got to start thinking about a Streamopocalypse Streamopocalypse 4 logo. Because I have not been thinking about it. It's time, it's July. It's basically July. It's June. And, you know, it rolls in December, 6 months designing a logo. That's about enough time, right? It's almost enough time. And I want it to be like a Conan the Barbarian, old schooly fantasy, 1980s cheesy as fuck RPG style text this time. So we did the old school 1980s future pop retro wave WrestleMania logo. We did the late 80s, early 90s black metal logo. We did the biblically accurate seraphic logo. which was animated and was in a real... It was fun to do. It was a challenge, I guess, is what you could say. And it just took a long time, basically, to make. And it looks beautiful. Do I have it here, in fact? If I press num 0... Num 5? Num 0? Num 2? Oh, because it's not focused? I don't care. I don't care that much. I care a little bit, though. Num 0, yeah. Blah, there it is. I'm gonna end up streaming as you know it. It's beautiful, but that took months to complete. Literally, it took ages, and I only finished it like the day before it was going live, and that's not a good time frame. I mean, it's finished it in time, but I didn't have a cool. I didn't have time to make the advert, right? I didn't have enough time to make the advert. We normally like making an advert for stream pop-ups. Coming out in like October, November time. It's always nice to have a little cheesy intro spiel, you know? And we didn't have one, did we? I was gonna make one, and I ended up it not being made. That's just the be-all and end-all of it, I'm afraid. And I think I did start it, but they changed the way the camera exporter worked, and I don't have time. I don't have time to learn it. The new way the video exporter camera renderer works in Unreal Engine 5.1. So in 5.0, it's you can just use the same cinematics editor as in 4 whatever, right? But in 5.1, which is what we were using to render all the shit because I'm an idiot. It didn't want to do the camera manager, the sequence editor. It's all a new system, and it scared me, and I ran away very quickly because I had like 2 days to make a full advertisement, render it, cut it, add music and sound effects. It wasn't gonna happen. Okay, 2 days to make a fully rendered thing with custom music, custom sound effects, a cool little story, a 30-second ad. I don't know. Like maybe if I wasn't doing anything else around it, maybe if it was my professional profession to make 30-second advertisements in 2-day time schedules, it could have been okay. But even then, like the music wouldn't have been choice, and the sound effects probably would have been boilerplate. And I got a fan, by the way. I stole it. I didn't let me steal it. I did steal it. It's not my fan, but it's under the desk. And you can't hear it, right? It would be really embarrassing if you could hear the fan under my desk, even though I looked at it. I looked at it on the decibelmeter. It didn't show up. It didn't show up when I was previewing the stream. It should be fine. It should be gravy. Should be gravy fine. Should be fine gravy. Do you know what else I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put my PlayStation 3 controller onto charge as well. And I hope this doesn't freak my PC out and it thinks that I have 2 controllers plugged in. I'm now playing Digimon with the PS3 controller instead. Ah! That's so weird. It is freaking out. I swear this USB cable isn't the best. I'm just gonna put it down for now. Hopefully it doesn't have any crazy analog input while I'm resting. Yeah, it's totally in the dead zone. The PS5 controller is a lot nicer. It's a bigger, chunkier controller, but like, unlike the Duke, right? Let's have this discussion, right? Okay, the Duke's a great controller for someone with actually big hands, yeah? The PlayStation 5 controller is great for someone who has small hands, but has, like, chronic pain in their wrists or palms from gripping and squeezing shit. Because it fills the hand very well, but all the controls are very close together. So if you have big hands, it was probably not ideal. You're gonna be like, man, it's not that badly a layout, you know. But yeah, the Duke, like, is just a big controller. The PlayStation 5 controller is big gripper, and it makes me happy. It's got a big gripper. So I enjoy the big gripper. It's grippy. Also another news. I have acquired the world's most expensive booster packs. Okay, that's a lie. I paid too much for that double masters pack, but that was, you know, theoretically more expensive because I paid more money for it. And I had a look online, and people were selling the double masters collector's booster pack for the regular, like the same price as every other collector booster pack, like between 20 and 30 pounds. And I was just like, I've been scalped by like a multi-million-dollar corporation. God damn it. Had I checked the pricing information, I probably wouldn't have bought it. It probably would have gone on sale, and I probably would have bought it on a sale at the right price. And that makes me sad, but at the same time, silly. We got some nice cards out of it. Some very nice cards, if I remember correctly. Not particularly expensive, but definitely powerful. Definitely a strong addition to any deck, especially if you play Black. What is that noise? Must have been a ghost. Ghost slamming doors. Do love a good poltergeist activity in the middle of the day. Keep you on your toes, you know, you think it's only going to happen at night, and then boom. You get paranormal at 2 PM. 3 PM. God, it's so nice having a fan. This is peak. What's that fucking noise? A bird, maybe? Could have been a bird. Some kind of owl. It's gonna be so disappointing when we digivolve and it's not the Digimon I think it is. It's gonna be unbelievably disappointing, isn't it? Oh, we got Slayermon. I thought it was some kind of goblin lad. Look at that attack score. 244, that's insane. But stop.
このまま突っ走れ。案外大したことなかったな。
Good. Excellent.
みんな行くよ。
Fantastic. Oh, everyone leveled up. Oh, we got SP back. Yeah. They just jumped straight onto the most SP using moves they have. We're on the up and up. Level 40 already.
仕方ねえか。
みんなよく頑張ったね。
後悔するぜ。
Hear that? It's like a.
このまま突っ走れ。
Ooh.
案外大したことなかったな。後悔するぜ。
どんどんつなげて。
くらえ。
みんなよく頑張ったね。
Maybe it's my PC. Maybe my PC is crying out for help
かかっておいで。
because
ど
of
ん
the
どん
heat.
つなげて。
Oh boy. Oh boy.
くらえ。案外大したことなかったな。
ほら、かかっておいで。
Maybe I'll go back to using the Steam controller for PC games. It is a very nice controller. And I could, I just think it might be nicer for like an analog controller using, because it's got a really big trackpad.
このまま突っ走れ。
It might be easier to get like finer like driving control for Trackmania using it. That's my only thought. It has a joystick as well, but
Hmm. 仕方ねえか。
a bit dusty, yeah. Also thinking about selling my Switch. Anyone want to buy some? For every second of my existence, Nintendo just does another thing. Do they not just do another thing? Do they not? Do they not just do another thing? Do they not? Do they not just do another thing? Not. Like, why they gotta keep doing things? Why they gotta be the way they are? Whoa! Hello, text. Thank you for everything. I sent you something in science. Ooh, nice. Dejimon sending us gifts. Would you like a nice gift from Kazuhamon? Now and again. It is too damn hot, yeah. Ooh, I hope my fucking hotel has got air conditioning in France. I hope my France hotel has got air conditioning. Is me zoning out already. It's not the heat, I promise. $18 more levels, everybody. 18 more levels. Oh boy. Oh wow. That's bright, huh?
案外大したことなかったな
I can see it even with my eyes closed. Like the flashes. Perceptible even through the closed eye.
行くよ
Also, my HDMI audio splitter has been on all night and it was doing the green screen thing again and it's freaking me out. It doesn't even have an input, so I don't know how it knows that it's 4.3 or 16.9 or 21.9 or 2.1 or whatever fucking screen ratio it thinks it might be or not be. I don't know how it determines that. Also, I've used every single plug socket underneath the desk and I'm extremely shameful. It's 12 plugs and then a 4 strip. How the fuck do you use 16 plug sockets? Like, yeah, okay, I know I'm a big stream boy with a giant PC setup, but like, what the fuck, bro? It's not human to use that many plug sockets. It's not even that much power. It's like, it's just there's a lot of things that all need like a shitty 5-volt line or something. Most of them I can just, because it has USB out as well. It has 5-volt USB out, which is really useful. Like I have a couple of, I don't know where they've gone now, but I had a couple of USB-C cables plugged in to charge the VR controllers. I need to fucking tidy up in here, man. It's such a fucking garbage dump. There's recyclables just not being recycled. It's mostly just recyclables not being recycled, to be honest with you. But it's not good. Like I'm losing floor space by the second. Who's texting me now? I'm getting a text. Getting a text. Ooh. With a fan is definitely making streaming like possible. If I didn't have this, I'd be lying down on a cold, hard surface for a long period of time until the sun set. The drawing tablet is extremely hot, and it's worrying me. How are you meant to use that as a drawing tablet if the whole thing's in? It's just right in the top and the middle. The rest of it's actually not that bad. But I know that's not where the backlight is, so it must be... Ugh. It's so fucking dusty as well. I need to dust in here. The perfect dusting rag, yes. Get fucking dusted, idiot. There's a limit. There's a limit. Okay, we're good. I dusted it. Also, I have this post-it note. I don't know if you can read that. Like, I heard a solo from a cool song last night when I was really sleepy, and I wrote it down. And I can read that, just. But I don't think anyone else is going to be able to read that. Welcome to handwriting, everybody. I passed handwriting at school, thank you very much. They made me pass handwriting. In fact, I didn't even have to get held back to do it again or anything. I just passed it naturally, but like my handwriting is not good. My handwriting is the furthest thing from good you could ever possibly imagine. That's why I like to type things. That's why I like to use digital, but I don't like looking at text on a digital screen. It's the endless cycle. I like physical writing, and you know what? E-ink is a good middle ground. E-ink is a fantastic middle ground. I enjoy E-ink, and you know what I've seen? Is it Onyx, the people who do the Nova reader? I went onto like, is this secure.org or whatever it is, where you can check like publicly ratified opinions and findings on the security of devices and softwares, right? Like, so what's a good internet browser to use to not have your data skimmed? What's a good, you know, Android tablet to use to not get your data skimmed? And like they were like, oh yeah, Nova, Books Nova. Yeah, we don't really know anything about this. No one's tested it or reported on it, so you should probably not get one of these. And it's just like, well, I'm not gonna get a Kindle because they are like the money you pay for a Kindle. It doesn't seem worth it to me. The Nova 3 may have been a luxury item and may have cost more than a Kindle, granted. But I would say that it is pound for pound a better tablet than the Kindle, and it also allows you the flexibility to not be tied only to the Kindle app, which I enjoy. Like, Kindles have been notorious in the past for you know, not allowing you to read non-Kindle stuff. I don't know if that's still true. Granted, I didn't do any research into it. I had a bad taste in my mouth from the Kindle Fire HD that bricked itself. But the screen sizes are always really small. They don't have backlights, and the only one that does have a backlight is also the waterproof one, and it's also expensive, and it's also ugly as fuck. And yeah, it's the Kindle Oasis. No, you know the Kindle Oasis? It's splash proof or something. It's got a backlight. I don't know. I feel like the Nova is a better all-around experience. Granted, it's a weird Android hack from a weird Chinese company, and I know I've said in the past that I probably shouldn't trust any technology that's made in China, but it has extremely limited internet connectivity. You can just turn it off. Can't connect to 3G, 4G, 5G, and you can just turn the Wi-Fi off if you want to. Just not connect to anything. Granted, you won't get any software updates if you do that, but it's what it is. So I'd say it's a fairly secure device, you know. If it doesn't go online, it doesn't go online. You know, the only person who can see your data is the person literally physically holding the tablet. Until you connect it to a PC, obviously, to sync files. Then it can see your PC, and if your PC's connected to the internet, there could be a through. I don't think it's worth thinking about too hard. Maybe it's worth like investigating right now and scaring me into never using my Nova 3 ever again. Thanks, chat. Thanks for bringing me onto this topic. God damn it. I'm never going to be able to use technology ever again now. What are we on now? I didn't even pay attention to that. 44, 16 levels. We are blasting through here. We've only been doing this for 30 minutes and we've gone 9 levels. That's a level every 3 minutes or so. This game could do definitely with a fast forward key. Extra simulation time, cutting out excess animations. Skip, 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 skip. It's got this. You can skip the opening like 4 seconds of animation, that's it. Reno! Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. I was warm. I was warm. That's my only excuse. I woke up and I was like, it's warm. And I went to sleep again. I was like... So I woke up and I was like, my light's on, but my alarm has not gone off yet. So that means it's before 12. Great, I can have a little nappy nap. And I went back to sleep. My alarm went off and I was like, ah, fuck, it's 12 o'clock. It's warm though. I just want to kind of sleep some more. And so I slept some more. And I rolled over. It wasn't very comfortable. It wasn't good sleep. It was just hot. And you know how it is. You're good. You're late. You had a slow morning start too. Yeah, welcome to the June burn, everybody. Welcome to the June. Hey Reno. Hey Reno. Hey Reno. Hey Reno. Can you read that? Can you read that? Is that legible for you, Mr. Reno? Ish. does it say nevermore the river dragon has come? That's what I think it says. Lil. No, I haven't had a Lil in ages. Did they actually fully discontinue Lil? No, I love Lil. It was totally tropical. Made with real pineapple and grapefruit juice, the totally tropical taste of Lil is now from Fanta. An explosion of delicious citrus flavors that remind you of summer sun. Oh, Lilt is just Fanta, pineapple, and grapefruit now. Okay, it exists. The brand has just simply been collapsed for ease of legibility, I guess. Fucking. Thanks very much so much for I sent you something. Check it out. Leopardmon sending us cool stuff now. Nice. Hey, Dinrino. You okay? Like, besides the fact that it's June and everything's like smoking hot, like you could fry an egg on the sidewalk, right? Besides that, everything good? You had a nice work week without me? A nice Wednesday to Saturday? Speaking of having a nice work week Wednesday to Saturday, I think we've got some new followers to the channel. We should welcome them in. Is that? I think that's something we should do because, well, there's only so far I can go before I wasn't that hot here. God damn it, it's fucking boiling over here. Yeah, we got a couple of followers to the channel. Tajweed, I think we already acknowledged, but I do not think we added them to the overlays. Thank you, Tajweed29 for the follow-up to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Whoop. Yeah, I already see we have 3 followers, and I already see we were 2 to opening a booster pack. Thank you, badcop_ for the follow-up to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Whoop. We gotta get a booster pack now, Reno. We gotta get a booster pack out now. And thank you, Headwound3 for the follow-up to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. Stick that down. And you know what? Because everybody is here. Let's celebrate with a little bit of Lord of the Ring goes, right? Okay. So these are very expensive booster packs, Reno, and I was gifted. Oh wait, you're right. Hold on, I have to check that these are out already because I don't want to get fucking robbed by wizards. Lord of the Rings MTG release date. Release date is Tuesday, June 20th. That was 5 days ago, buddy. Also, that means the game released them 3 days late. Jesus Christ. So I'm opening this first. It's a free topper that came with the set boosters. LOL is correct, and we've got inside it a single card, the Ring of Barahir, Sword of the Animist. It's Ring of Barahir. It's got some little crusties going on, little silver ring. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Equip 2. That's actually really useful. That's actually a really good card. What the hell? I thought these were all going to be garbage. Anyway, as is tradition, I have not cherry-picked this booster pack just because we have followers and just because I bought it recently and just because I was really hyped to get some Lord of the Rings booster packs in. No. It was just the first one that came to hand. I can't keep a straight face while doing these. It's really hard to like pretend that I'm telling the truth when I'm just lying to you all. Sure. What have we got in here? Oh no. Oh no. It's Bad Touch Golem. Claim the precious. Destroy target creature. The ring tempts you. God. Oh fuck. We got the Willow Wind. Is it in focus? Is it in focus for you? It's really hard to figure out how this thing is set up today. It's about there. It's just a really interestingly looking picture, I guess. It's shiny as well, so it's hard to photograph. Flying when Willow Wind enters the battlefield, scry 2. Hold on. We got a Rohirrim Lancer. Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. When Rohirrim Lancer dies, the ring tempts you. Oh god. Oh fuck. Galadrim Guide. When Galadrim Guide enters the battlefield, scry 2. Dundane Rangers. Landfall. Whenever land is the battlefield under your control, if you do not control a ring bearer, the ring tempts you. Oh god. The Bath Song. Oh, it's a saga. This saga enters the battlefield, and after your draw step, and add a lore counter, sacrifice after lore 3. Lore 1, lore 2, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. Lore 3, shuffle any number of target cards from your graveyard into your library, add blue. That's pretty good. We got ourselves a full art Misty Mountains Mountain. Oh shit. That's so fucking sick. Don't Reno. I'll have to buy a box. I'll have to buy a whole box. We get a Spiteful Banditry. Well, it's a mythic rare. Holy shit. Enchantment. When Spiteful Banditry enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to each creature. Whenever 1 or more creatures your opponent's controls die, you create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Wow. We got ourselves a Sauron's Ransom extended art. It's the Witch King there with a little towel. It's Frodo, who's been stabbed with Gandalf and a dude behind him. Choose an opponent. They look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. The ring tempts you. Oh god. We got Grima, Saruman's footman. Oh yeah, that guy. Grima, Saruman's footman, cannot be blocked. When you hit the Grima deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of the library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, and then that player puts the exiled cards that weren't cast that way into the bottom of their library in a random order. God damn it, I thought they were gonna... In the bin, man, in the bin. Oh cool, we got Faramir, Field Commander. That's pretty cool, with a little Lord of the Rings border going on. A little bit elvish, a little bit of scroll. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died on your control this turn, draw a card. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Faramir Field Commander as your ring bearer, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token. Wait, you can select a ring bearer? Dude, we got a fucking Gimli. Gimli the Mournful Avenger. I didn't know he was an Avenger. It's got a bit of Elvish around it as well. Gimli Mournful Avenger has indestructible as long as 2 or more creatures died under your control this turn. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Gimli. When this ability resolves for the 3rd time this turn, Gimli fights up to 1 target creature you do not control. That's very cool. Oh, dude, we got a 4 art, extended art, borderless Eowyn Fearless Knight. That's pretty sick. Haste. When Eowyn Fearless Knight enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with greater power. Legendary creatures you control gain protection from each of that creature's colors until the end of the turn. Wow. Gimli, dangerous over short distances. We got Rosie Cotton of South Lane. Yep. When Rosie Cotton of South Lane enters the battlefield, create a food token. Hell yeah. Whenever you create a token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than Rosie. That's a nice little support hero. The Flame of Aenor. Is that Gandalf? Is that a Gandalf right then? It's very shiny. It's basically a mirror at this point. The whole thing is just popping off. Choose 1. If you control a wizard, you may cast a spell. As you cast a spell, you may choose 2 instead. Target player draws 2 cards. Target artifact, destroy target artifact. Flame of Aenor deals 5 damage to target creature. And we got a food token. Food token. And on the back of the food token, Ballistic Boulder. And it has 2 goblins on it as well. That's nice. Flying, no! No, it's not. No! But thank you again, everyone, for following the channel. If you came to follow the channel, I hope you enjoy it here, all three of you. You're sticking around, if you're not sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the little card pack opening. I do have another one of those. But we got to spread the fun out because they're extraordinarily expensive, Reno. And I don't want to have to shell out a Magic Madhouse for a box of 20 or 12 or however many you get. And I do want to, but I feel like it would be grossly inappropriate and irresponsible of me as an adult to spend £400 on trading cards that I don't really need them. They would be cool, but I don't really need them. But they would be cool, but I don't really need them. But they would be cool. And also, Fires of Rubicon is coming out in August, so I'm going to save my July paycheck to pay for Fires of Rubicon. PayPal should not have given me an increased credit limit. I could just buy both. Put them on the PayPal credit and then just... You know what I mean? Whatever. I just don't like... I don't like the feeling of having more out of credit than I have in savings. That's a bad idea, in my opinion. Because, you know, if I got to the point where there was some kind of critical instance where I was not working somehow, and I had to fully support myself through self-employed means, i.e. Twitch / going back to making knives, which already requires a financial input. I have to buy the steel, I have to buy the wood, I have to buy the carbon fiber, I have to buy the brass pins, the titanium pins, the aluminium pins, steel pins. Pin stock, man. Bleeding me dry with pin stock. I don't really like pin stock. I want to use, like, more bushings. I want to use more, like, threaded cylinder rather than pins so that the knives can be taken apart easier. Pins are great for, like, the cheaper knives, but, like, really, is it acceptable to have a pinned together knife that costs, like, more than, like, $100, $200? I don't think so. Like, I feel like at that point, I'd like the knife to come apart. I'd like the knife to be made in such a way, with such diligence and effective machining, that you could actually just disassemble it and replace parts of the handle maybe if they break, or the knife blade if it snaps, or, you know. Because, like, if you pin your knife together, it is an absolute arse to take apart, right? Okay, you gotta melt epoxy with a goddamn heat gun, you gotta, like, very carefully saw through the pin stock and make sure they haven't flared up in any of the holes. You heat the thing up, you're probably gonna ruin the temper, you know, heating up the heat gun. They get to like 300 degrees, 300 degrees. You might, I mean, probably won't actually. I'm being fallacious. It's crazy. You know, damage the temper with a heat gun. But, you know, it's a worry. You know, if you have to do it for a significantly long period of time, you might. Like if it was you know, a straw tempered high hardness kitchen knife or something like that. I don't really like even using epoxy resins on kitchen knives themselves, because epoxy resin, like, even if everyone says that they cure inert, none of the epoxy resins on the market have been FDA certified for use in close contact or secondary contact with food, okay? And if you get one that has been regulated for close or secondary contact with food, they are unbelievably expensive. Okay, so I can get a kilo of epoxy resin from my local epoxy resin seller dude, which is easycomposites.co.uk. They're great website, fantastic customer service, fantastic shipping, fantastic products, one-stop shop. Get all your carbon fiber and resin needs from easycomposites.co.uk. It's not sponsored, I just love them. There's nowhere else that you can go reliably and get a good product at a good price every time. But you can get a kilo of epoxy resin for about a tenner, right? 10 bucks, 10 pounds. Throw it on there, you get a kilo of epoxy resin, you can do a whole bunch of knives. You don't really need a lot of epoxy resin to do a knife, you know, just doing a little spreading, basically. A little, you know, and then you're done, right? But, like, if I wanted the same amount of epoxy resin that was, like, certified for food use, it's like 10 times that price. And they don't sell it, because they deal in, like, automotive / industrial / showpiece carbon fiber making things. No one makes cookware out of carbon fiber, right? For good reasons. Because, I mean, carbon's fine. Carbon's entirely inert, but because they use binders, because the carbon's quite fragile to abrasion, and you want, if you're making cookware, you're making bowls and cups and plates and saucers, you want them to be, like, durable to abrasion. That's why That's why they're made out of ceramic coated in glass, right? So that when you abrade them with a knife or a fork, scrape it along them, they don't move, right? That's the whole shtick. Because if they did, you'd end up eating a whole bunch of clay, which isn't going to be good for you. Carbon's inert, but it does wear down, and like, let me tell you, you do not want carbon splinters in any part of your body. Clay. Speaking of clay, shout out Clay, man. You do not want a carbon fiber splinter in any part of your body, least of all the inside of your body. Okay? I've had carbon fiber splinters in my hands, right? In every single part of my hands, inside the webbing, on the palm, that bit next to the thumb, next to the wrist and the thumb, the bottom of the heel of the hands, the finger tippies, and it's just, they're so small, but they're so hard because they're made of carbon, right? They're these tiny little shards of carbon, and it feels like you're being constantly prickled. You can't get them out, by the way. You can't. You just have to wait for them to grow out of your skin. You have to wait for your skin to shed with the carbon inside it. That's what she said. Don't. Tiny and hardened inside you. God damn it. Yeah, carbon splinters not ideal. Graphene. Ingesting graphene, graphite, carbon powder, charcoal dust. Only if it's charcoal dust, charcoal powder used sparingly as a coloring agent for making food black. Because apparently some chefs don't like the taste of squid ink, and apparently carbon dust, not graphite, but charcoal, activated charcoal powder, is acceptable as a food colorant. And as I say, this is the one thing that worries me, right? Because they say that eating an excess of burnt food, right, will give you stomach and bowel cancer, right? And probably, maybe, some people are allergic to squid ink. That I did not know. People can't be allergic to carbon because they're made out of it. That's the whole thing. That's pretty good, right? Poggies. Not made out of squid ink. Although squid ink, I'm sure, is actually made partially out of carbon. Anyway, what was I talking about? Bowel cancer and eating charcoal briquettes. Yeah, so burnt food, as I understand it, the burning process of the food, it can't be fully burnt food that gives you cancer, right? It definitely can't be fully burnt food that gives you cancer. It has to be the partially burnt food. Because fully burnt food, as we understand, has gone through a carburization process, whereby all of the food in the food that you had that was cooking has been removed from the food, and only the carbon substrate is left behind. It's basically that's how you make charcoal, right? That's how you make charcoal. And charcoal, as we just discussed, is a food accepted colorant for making things black in food that you can eat, and it's inert, basically, and you're made out of it, so you're not allergic to it. So eating pure carbon is fine, but it's when you get something to a state of caramelization where there are long, complex chemical chains. It's when the food is like browned, but over browned. You know, you love the burnt outer layer of marshmallows over fire. That's what we're saying. That's fine. It's the slightly brown layer underneath the black outer layer of the burnt marshmallow on the fire that will give you cancer. That's what I posit, at least, as factual. No factual evidence provided. I'm not a scientist. No, don't let me put you off, Reno. I mean, there's thousands of things that will give you cancer way faster than eating some burnt food. Trust. It was just, you live in California, right? You've read the law. Do you have a single product over there that doesn't have that label on it? This product contains stuff that's listed in the rule. Give you cancer. Don't eat it. And it's like a power brick for a phone, and it's just like, why in the fuck would I eat this? Why in the fuck, Reno, do I need a label on a power brick for a phone that says, according to Californian law, this product contains chemicals that cause cancer? or significantly contribute to birth defects in unborn children. And I'm like, no one's eating a fucking power brick for your hypothesis is that humans are made of cancer and sometimes it kills us. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's right, sorry. But I mean, you might not be wrong. Like, the cancer cells are mutated organ cells, right? That have lost the ability to purge themselves and regenerate, so they just continue to grow, which is why they become a problem, because they intersect and intercede with other. Which is why you can have a benign tumor, right? You can have, oh, there's just some extra flesh there. Congratulations on your extra flesh. It's not doing anything, but it's fine. It's definitely a tumor. No! Thank you for everything. I sent you something as thanks. Oh, Kazamon sent us another gift. Pogs. We spent a lot of time opening those booster packs, and now I'm not sure if we're going to hit level 16. Fuck. Fire the lasers. We are firing the lasers. Welcome in Irish Strong Games. How was your time away? I missed your stream back. I was looking at the Discord notifications. You're like, oh yeah, I'll be on tonight. And then I looked at the date, and it was 2 days before. I was like, oh, I missed it. Fantastic. It was amazing. That's fantastic to hear. That is good news. That is perfect news. Everyone go check out Mr. Irish Strong Games. Go check him out. He's been on holiday, so he's refreshed. He's turbocharged now. Don't forget to wish the rise of piracy. I have. I'm doing my part. Oh boy, I can't wait to go to TwitchCon. That's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so unbelievably... it's not, it's gonna be blisteringly hot. Even the north of France is further south than where I live, so... I hope there's air conditioning everywhere. I'm just gonna turn into a puddle on the shop floor, just like... enjoy it. I will try to. I will try my hardest to enjoy the TwitchCon. My biggest worry is that I'm going to spend all my euros and I'm not going to have any euros to pay for my my villa in Italy afterwards. How dare they? How dare they charge me £600 for a hotel room for 3 nights and then charge me 300 euros for a villa for 5 nights? What the fuck is going wrong with the world these days? There's nothing different between the, center of Paris and middle of nowhere Italy, right? Okay, they're basically the same place. Right? Somebody back me up on this. Location is the main factor. I stayed in the center of Tokyo for 5 nights. For the same price as staying in the center of Paris for 3 nights. It's ridiculous, Rena. It's ridiculous. I don't give it credence. I would also like, the next time I book a flight to Japan, for my flight to land in the daytime and not in the nighttime. That's my only problem. I need to sort out my flight. I have a post-it note here. Get a seat for the return plane. I did not book a seat on it. I paid for the Primo Cheese edition of the ticket, which gets me actual luggage. What's wrong with people? Do people not take luggage on them with them on holiday these days? They just aren't luggage is optional. If you want to put stuff in a hold, are designated space for cargo capacity or gonna cost you extra money? Why? The fuck, man? Back in my day, luggage came free with your plane ticket. Plane tickets were reasonable. My biggest hype is using the Eurostar. That was extremely cheap. Like, compared to flying to Paris from literally anywhere in England, getting the Eurostar there is peak efficiency. Getting the Eurostar back from Paris after flying to Italy and then flying from Italy back to Paris, I think was maybe a misstep. I should have maybe just booked a flight from Italy back to... But, in my defense, at the time that I was booking, I actually looked for flights between, you know, the local 8 airports in Italy where I'm going back to, you know, England, and it's basically the same price. It's just a lot more faffing around, getting on a plane, getting off a plane, getting all the way down to the train station, getting on the train, getting off the train, getting another train, getting another train. It's a lot of faff. And maybe just getting a plane back would have been next time, because all of my tickets are non-refundable. I don't know why, but they are. I guess because train companies are running out of money. Seems kind of silly to not. Yeah, next time. It seems kind of funny not to fund really cool trains like the Eurostar better. They would be able to afford you more flexible. I can reschedule it, which is nice, and I paid for extra legroom, which is double nice because I don't want anyone stealing my luggage. I'm just gonna put my luggage in front of me. I think that'd be nice. Did on the Shinkansen, it was fun. Shinkansen's a nice train. You should use it. It's really. I don't want to say cheap, but it's very fast to get around Japan on the Shinkansen. It's very enjoyable. And it goes, the acceleration. Woo. I think the fan is starting to reach its maximum output for efficacy on cooling my legs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Well, why would I want attack charge when we have attack charge field, which does them all? That's a no-brainer. Can we back-to-back platinum Sukamots? I like it. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Someone texted me again. Too popular today, what the hell? It's Reno sharing memes. Ah! You've only been on a train once while it was moving. You went to Yosemite for a week. Thankfully drove back. The train was boring. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta bring a portable game console with you, like a Game Boy. Oh, dude, yeah, I can't sell my Switch because I've got to take it to TwitchCon, so I have something to do on all the fucking trains I gotta take everywhere. So there's a train I gotta take to London, obviously, because that's where the Eurostar is. And then I gotta take the Eurostar train. Both of those trains take about 2 hours to complete their motions, so that's 4 hours of gameplay. 4 hours of hardcore. I don't know what I'll play. I don't have Game Maker Garage, but I do have Mario Maker. Maybe I'll make some Mario Maker maps. I'll tether my phone. I'll make Mario Maker maps and I'll upload them from TwitchCon. How's that?
仕方ねえか。
Will I be able to stream that? No, sir.
Oh, I guess I could take I could take another phone and I could take a tripod. I got a grippy octo tripod, right? Running.
私たちの大勝利。
I don't have a grippy octo tripod anymore because I've lost it instantly. Just I look around for it and it's just gone. Cool. But I could like wrap that around one of my shoulders and just have the phone like in front of my eye, like Locutus. Get my blog on.
どんどんつなげて。
I can use the other phone for chat.
どんどん
They have Twitch installed on both phones. Lucky bet where you make coffee. Enjoy your look. Enjoy your coffee. Welcome to the Look Zone.
終わったか。お疲れさん。
The second question is, what watch am I going to take with me to TwitchCon? Like, I don't want to take an expensive watch and then get mugged, but I don't want to take a cheap watch and get looked at like I'm some kind of fun. I could put the titanium band back on the Loris and take that. That's a... I mean, the street value is expensive. I've scratched it to buggery though. I say expensive. Like, it's more money than anyone should really be paying for a watch. Like, they just tell the time, dude. And it's made out of titanium. That's always a bonus. Do you like a titanium watch? I put a NATO strap on it because it was, I don't know, I just wanted to try it out and I had one. Like one of those nylon straps, but it just attracts grub. I much prefer, like I never thought I'd say this, but like I'd prefer to have my arm hairs ripped out of my arm than have like arm grub rubbed into my arm 24/7. And like it's really hard to wash because like nylon is notorious for absorbing moisture and not letting it go. So like, basically when I washed it, I just doused it in isopropyl and like scrubbed it with an old toothbrush. I got it mostly clean, but it was still kind of gross. And I haven't worn it since. That's why I bought the Casio. Not just because it's a cool calculator watch, but also because the other watch that I was using is absolutely disgusting and I need to put the other strap back on it. Might do that on stream. I don't know where they've gone, but I have a box full of watchmakers tools. Cheap ones. Really cheap ones. But they do the job surprisingly well. It's the only things I don't have is a glass remover, which I will need because the glass on the Loris is fucked. I'd like a new glass on it. Scratched to buggery, I think the technical term is. I don't even know how you scratch glass. Like, what diamond/tungsten bits have I been slamming this into? There's a big chip out of it. Hold on, how do you show you this? It's impressively scratched. I'm gonna leave them on like battlefield scars. Can you see that? Right there. It's not really picking up on camera. Right there, just in front of the one, there's a big divot. You see where it's not reflecting the light because it's chipped away. And then there's like two massive gouges over at 2 o'clock there. Hey, there you go. There you can see them there. Oh yeah, disgusting. Great watch though. Keeps time pretty well. It still works right now. It's going. It says it's 31 minutes past 4. My stream deck says 32 minutes past 4. So it's about 30 seconds out. Not bad. I mean, I have to set it right, but it's hasn't been on my wrist for like a year. So for a year, keeping time. Does also say that it's the 25th. Is that correct? That is correct. Miraculously, somehow, the date has kept up. I think that may be a coincidence more than anything. But I obviously have my beautiful Zerek, which I never wear out anymore because like it's a special occasions watch really. And I know TwitchCon's a special occasion, but TwitchCon's also a special occasion in like a town full of like tourist fleeces and thieves. No offense, France, it's just the truth. Every capital city is full of tourist fleeces and thieves. It's just how capital cities operate, you know? I don't want to get a nice watch mugged off me, especially one that I won't be able to get another of. Especially if my fucking gadget insurance will only cover the price of one of the gadgets that I take. It's totally a raw, dude. I need to actually book that as well. So I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that's a good thing, but then I didn't buy it because I was on my phone, and I don't like making serious purchases on my phone. It sketches me out. Makes me feel uneased. It's a nice watch though. I guess I could take my Loris. It's very big though. Not my Loris, my Timex. Same price as the Loris. Like it's very big. It's very big. It's like, does anyone need a watch this size? Does anyone really need a watch this size? It's as big as my thumb. See? It's huge. It's glorious, but it is, I don't know. I also scratched that up. I took a day out and I just stone wall. It has a plastic watch face. In fact, the Zerek's got a plastic watch face as well. I'm very gentle with them. The Zerek has a plastic watch face because it's made of Hazellite, which is the same material that they used on the astronauts' helmets for the Apollo mission. It's an Apollo mission watch. It's what, the 25th anniversary of going to the moon? Let's do the maths. 70, 72, 82, 92, 2002, 2022. I think it was 2022. It wasn't 2002 either. 2012. I missed one. It wasn't 2012 either. 45th anniversary? That doesn't sound right. I don't want to get it down. It's behind, like it's in a case. But now I'm curious. They keep sending me emails as well. Like they're reusing that Kickstarter place for their other watches, and it's just, it's kind of nice, but it's also kind of really annoying to see a whole bunch of other watches that they're making and not be able to buy them. You know what I mean? I do enjoy a good watch now and again. Doesn't have very good water resistance either. Seven more levels, everybody, and we'll be in. Dejimon is approaching max level as well. That's silly. Oh, text. Thanks for being around. It's not much, but I sent you something. Check it out. Omnimon sending us gifts. Very poggies. Oh, I tried some Cuban shoulder presses today. I thought, anyone can do a Cuban shoulder press. That's easy. And then I could only do 5 at a time. My rotator cuffs apparently are weak. Weak as shit. So I need to do some more. So I haven't had the iron to hand, remember? I haven't had the iron to hand recently, so I haven't been able to do any of that overhead shit. Or I have a ring fit though, don't I? What's that? I could have been using the Ring Fit to do overhead presses. I love overhead presses. Overhead press on the Ring Fit. Get me JoJo strong. So I take my Switch to TwitchCon with me, but the only game I play on the train is Ring Fit Adventure. Could you imagine? 6 levels.
仕方ねえか。
I know I say this every Monday, but tomorrow I might start the stream later because I have to go out to the doctor's. Apparently I did the task wrong. Let's do another one. Totally sucks, but...
みんな行くよ。どんどんつなげて。
食らえ。
I was about to say maybe this time I'll get the bus in, but it's such nice weather out. I might just walk anyway. No point in wasting weather like this, right? What for? That's illegal. Do you know what? Speaking of the Streampocalypse logo design and the time restraints applied upon it, maybe I will... Is this off? Is this actually... Oh wow. Fully depowered. Okay. Oh, just turn it on. You do some sketching while we do this. Oh, thank you, camera. Turn off when I tell you to turn off. It's pretty cool though, right? Cool. Well, it's E-ink. There's no... It's A. But also, you hold the button. If you, if you hold the button, I've been distracted. I'm getting distracted. Ah! I can't tell if the backlight is on or not. You meant to hold the button and it turns the backlight on. Ah! Oh, that's backlight on. That's backlight off. It is very subtle. It is very soft. It's a very... I mean, I turned it down to save battery power. But if you look, you go to the app page, you can get the Kindle app right there. And you got Ibis Paint. I mean, you can install this. Play Store? I don't know what the fuck happened to the Play Store logo, but Play Store. Trello? You can use Ibis Paint though. The multitasking. This is a good reason to have turned off all of those contrast settings, actually. Because this is an art program, and oops. I'm gonna reset my display control options to not filter out any of this. Ah, it was filtering out the grey background, god damn it. That's pretty cool. But look, you can just... it's e-ink display, it's really slow because I think we got it on the highest settings now right now. And we got it on normal mode, but we can put it on like X mode. And there'll be like ghosting. But it has very, like, actually smooth animation. It's really crazy. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool for e-ink? Anyway, this has wasted more time than I thought it was going to take up. Just put in some guidelines. I kind of do want a sword in it this time. Oh, dope, 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 dope. Much smaller than that. Much smaller than that.
ほらかかっておいで
Oh. Oh, is it raining? Yo, it's raining! Yo, yo! Do you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna rotate the canvas like a little bit like that, and then gonna press the auto button. If this sword was at the bottom, it was like an underline, right? And the bottom of the E, yeah. I like it better in the middle. It's harder to get the text around it. Like, it's a better visual thing in the middle, isn't it? You want a sword through the middle of your text. That's what we're saying, right? Like that, right? What about if the S was the guard of the sword? It's a complex hilted. It's a complex hilted long sword. And it has a cool S guard on it. Must be obviously an S though. That's hard. That's gonna be so difficult to do. It also makes the text really tall. You made oatmeal too? Nice. What is oatmeal? Is it like porridge? Is it like a porridge like substance? Remember what they taught you at blacksmithing tool school. Go to blacksmithing school. Yup. Nice. Palm swell meal. Ah. Hear me out. Hear me out. Yo. Oh, I said hear me out. I was gonna split the word into two. Just training here is enough to toughen me up. Let's do even more then. Yeah, just hang around the farm. Just hang around the farm. It's fine. The M and the L could be linked. Well, I think that's enough. I think that's enough design work for 5 minutes. Let's put that away. That was just a distraction to my gameplay. 112% distraction. Trying to do work on a day of rest. How dare I? You're right, Reno. You're absolutely entirely correct. We gotta fully focus on playing the video game to enjoy the video game to its fullest. Evening. Oh, Mr. Fate, we opened a boosty pack, and I'm sure you wanted to see what we got in the boosty pack. Let's just have a little cheeky peeky recappy. Oh, you did? You got a Misty Mountains. We got to the Misty Mountains. That isn't the sickest thing you've ever seen. I don't know what is. Got a Faramir. It's a nice map. Yeah, it is. Got a Gimli. Got an Eowyn. A Rosie Cotton. Flame of Aenor. Some food. And the Ring of Barahir. Oh, a ring. A ring. Not the ring. Unfortunately. No. That's some nice cards though. I don't know what it means, you are tempted by the ring. It just says you are tempted by the ring on some of them. Like, what ring? Gimli though. Alley Egg. Yeah, we only need 3 more levels. Let's just power through. Let's just power through, kids. Back to back Sukamons. That's what we want. Looks like a treasure token, you think? Oh. But with like a penalty. Okay, we can look it up later. Started some ideas of designing the Streamopocalypse 4 logo. Can you believe Streamopocalypse? We're up to number 4 already. Defo gotta go sea themed this year for the meme. What's up with the deep this year, eh? Why is everyone so obsessed with the deep? Did they listen to the voices? The first rule of summoning Cthulhu is you do not listen to the voices. I couldn't believe you with a sea-theme deck anyway. Like... See, I have an excuse. I got a bunch of fucking fish anyway. Just hanging around. Fucking... There it is. Give it. Give it. Fish. Fish. Good. Sledramon is already level 79. God damn, that's it. Level 80. 3 ranks in Banner to go. Nice. Oh shit, Banner still on? Don't. Do it. Yeah, screw playing Alundra tonight. I'm playing Iron Banner. Fun. And maybe I'll no-life Iron Banner tonight. Not sleep. Go to the doctors. Unslept. You just want the emblem, fam.
終わったか。お疲れさん。
2 levels.
後悔するぜ。
I just cannot get these XP points fast enough.
みんな行くよ。どんどんつなげて。
食らえ。終わったか。お疲れさん。仕方ねえか。
It's been a long time since I streamed any Destiny. Maybe we can fit like a game of banner in between. No, we can't. No, we can't. Even if I could, the PC can't. The PC would overheat.
私たちの大勝利。
The PC would definitely overheat. The PC would die. Text. No! Why is that even an option? Training's funny. Happy if I got strong, right? Yeah, Gargamon. Do it. Do your best. Mech Turbo
ど
Gargamon.
んどんつなげて。
仕方ねえか。
$3,000 XP to 59. Maybe we can get a Supermon. Oh, maybe. Oh man. Imagine just getting roundhoused by a sword. We're gonna do it though. We're close enough. We can do this.
Angai 大したことなかったな。
ほら、かかっておいで。
このまま突っ走れ。
I wonder if I can get the thing that Sledgemon DNA Digivolves with.
私たちの大勝利。
We should look at what that is as well. Take a note of it. Okay, 10k to level 60. We're in.
ほら、かかっておいで。どんどんつなげて。
仕方ねえか。
That's what we want. Sukomon's up in this house. See how much XP they give you? Like 8,000. It's crazy.
ほら、かかっておいで。
I wonder if that works the same way if you like make a Sukomon from data and then absorb it. Do they also give you that
案外
much
大
XP?
したことなかったな。
みんな、行くよ。どんどんつなげて。 どんどんつなげて。 みんな、よく頑張ったね。
仕方ねえか。このまま突っ走れ。
Oh.
私たちの大勝利。
1,117 experience
後悔
points
する
remain
ぜ。
until we can obtain our Miramon. Our cool classical Miramon.
くらえ。 終わったか。お疲れさん。
That's a spicy joke. That's a spicy joke.
かかっておいで。
That's a spicy, very spicy joke. Picante. Like a plate of jalapenos seasoned with crushed chipotle flakes. Sprinkled with a little bit of Tabasco dipping sauce.
案外大したことなかったな。
Level 60, baby, let's go! We did it. It's only taken a solid month. But we have... We better have. Come on, Blue Miramon, it is time to ascend. What do you mean not possible? Max HP 1600? With a side of ghost pepper juice. HP 1600.
後悔するぜ。
いった退却。
1600 HP. $1,600 HP.
みんな行くよ。いった退却。
Go to the digital lab. Farm Island 1 has got a mega HP generator, right? Nope, no it does not. Farm Island 3 has got a mega HP generator. Wait. We're gonna wait a half hour of actual in-game gameplay time for that to occur. God damn it. God damn it. God damn.
仕方ねえか。終わったか。お疲れさん。
There are no words, are there? Fingers crossed the training will be enough. Abbey of 100 required. Oh. Oh, well, that's not going to happen, is it? But it's a Brachydramon. I haven't looked that up. I've never seen a Brachydramon in my entire life. Groundramon, Cordramon Green, Dracomon, Baby Demon, Petitmon. I don't have any of those. I legit do not have any of those. Dejimon. Not a fucking sausage, I'm afraid. How long's he got? 28 minutes. Which means time spent in menus and time spent in the access point I don't think are gonna count towards our shit. Legend. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Right, okay, so I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna go warm up for Cup of the Day. So if you need to warm up for Cup of the Day, now is the best time for you to warm up for Cup of the Day. And I'll see you in a brief moment, but what the hell, man? You face all kind of danger out there. I'm gonna use my power to protect you. Glad you feel that way. Sorry to worry you. That's gonna be so distracting. Oh. So, yeah, thanks for coming to watch the Dejimon stream, if you came to watch the Dejimon stream, and I'll see you in a moment for the Trackmania stream, because it's Cup of the Day, starting right now!